had a follow-up visit with a patient today, and I've been working with this patient for about 8 years or so now. And when this patient first came to see me, they were dealing with debilitating food sensitivities, like could barely eat anything without reacting, tons of bloating, abdominal pain, bowel irregularities, so lots of gastrointestinal stuff, lots of fatigue, lots of neurological symptoms, a lot of headaches, this sort of like really intolerable head pressure, head heaviness. The patient was having a lot of aches and pains in their joints and muscles. What else was going on at the time? If that wasn't enough, the patient was also having a lot of skin issues, like something like acne issues, eczema issues. To react to things really easily. Like skin was always a problem, but would flare up more frequently with certain things. So the patient just had a lot of things going on. So we had a follow-up visit today, and it was just such a great chat. The patient's been doing so much better for such a long time. It took a few years to make major headway, but we still touch base periodically just to kind of fine tune some little things that are still going on with the person's health. But they're like so much better, like 90+% better, and they've been doing very well for quite a few years now. And so I just wanted to share that little story because I know that one of the things that I encounter in practice on a semi-regular basis when I meet a new patient and they are in the throes of their complex chronic illness, and we're talking about the things that might be going on, the things that haven't been tested for or treated yet or explored or whatnot. It's very common that when patients leave my office, they say, I'm feeling hope for the first time in a long time, and that's a really special thing. It's something that I really appreciate, having the opportunity to inspire hope in patients that I'm working with. And one of the things, during those visits or during, even in that moment, a patient says, like, I have hope that, like, maybe I could get better. What I wish that I could convey to them is, just let them take a brief foray into my mind and just, be aware of the knowledge that I have, where I've worked with so many patients, helping them to get through the incredibly difficult initial phases of the early days of us working together, the challenges with treatment protocols. They're dealing with all these symptoms, and just really they've been suffering for so long. Oftentimes, by the time they come to see me, that there's a bug floating around. It's very excited about my video apparently. And I wish I could convey that, I've had so many cases that have improved dramatically, have got to the point where they don't identify as having complex chronic illness anymore. They feel like just normal, healthy people. And so I wanted to create this video to just share this little story. Again, it's just great when I get to have the opportunity to talk with folks who are already, virtually all the way better, or they are all the way better, and we're just, fine-tuning some things. I love those visits because I get to, just celebrate with the patient that, hey, I'm still doing well. And like, oh yeah, we're like fine-tuning this little thing. Remember this little thing with my health. But remember when I couldn't get out of bed, I was so sick. Patients, if you're listening to this and you or a loved one is, still in the throes of, really severe complex chronic illness, just please know that other people have, they've been there and they've got through the other side. And I hope that conveys a little bit of hope to you as well. If if you're still struggling or having a hard time moving in the right direction. So it can take some time, but it's very achievable for lots of patients in my experience, and in the experiences of many other clinicians that specialize and focus on complex chronic illness. So I hope that this video was of interest and of use. If you have any questions or comments about this topic or anything else, please post in the comment section below, and I will leave it there for now.